went out today, spent a few dollars at the gun shop. My scope, actually here I'll show you, the cheap scope I had on at 270 was doing some weird things. I had 50 metres, I don't know if you can really make them out. A couple of groups I was getting around were pretty shocking for 50 metres, and huge variation in where they were hitting. I thought it was a bit strange, and no wonder I wasn't doing so well last time I was up at my dad's place. And at 100 metres, absolutely all over the shop. And I thought, it can't be me, because I'm not that bad a shot. I'm no what's his name? I'm no Wild Bill Hickok, but I'm not a bad shot. And then I've got another couple. So I went out again the other day and set up that. I took the whole scope apart and re-zeroed it and remounted it. Went out in that 50 metres. It wasn't too bad. That was the first shot. And then there's 3 sitting in that. And that 50 metres, that's really what you should be getting with that gun. But the last shot didn't even hit the target out of 5. I usually shoot groups of 5 initially, and then I'll go for groups of 3 just to make sure out at further distances. I'll start at 50 metres, and then go to 100 metres, and then just try a couple out at 200 metres. So anyway, that was the 50 metres, and that was doing okay. So then I went out to 100 metres, didn't hit the paper at all, couldn't understand why. So I adjusted it up, and the best I could get was down here somewhere, no matter how high I adjusted it. So, scope was faulty, and I knew it would be because it was a cheapie, and it didn't seem right at the time when I got it. So I went out to the gun shop today and spent a couple $100 on one of these Nikko Sterling Diamond. I really wanted to grab a Leupold VX1, but the local gun shop didn't really have, he wanted a fair bit more than what I wanted to spend, but he did knock a fair bit of money off this one. It was retailing for $205, I got it for 150, so that's an awesome deal, I reckon. So I've basically mounted it and sort of done a rough bore sight in the lounge room, and this is the little thing here, 3 to 9 by 42. So it's light gathering, I guess, in its field of view at this end. It's slightly bigger than the 40 that I've had on before, and then what I've got on the 22. But it's beautiful scope, crystal clear. I'm not sure whether you can get in there and see that. I probably should look through the camera to see. But it's got thick crosshair fine in the middle. So it's, yeah, it should be pretty good in the darker hours as well as the light. I'm going to go out tonight, hopefully go out tonight if this weather holds off, with a couple of mates and sight it in a little bit at the range. And I'll take this out and I'll see if I can film it, regardless of whether the blokes give me a hard time or not. We'll try and film a little bit. But I'm pretty happy with it so far, and it fit nicely, and it's crystal clear compared to the other one too. You can really tell the difference between cheap crap and something decent. It was meant to be, the last one was meant to be a Bushnell banner, but it wasn't. It was just a cheap rip-off. And buyer beware, never buy cheap rip-offs. So that's really crap. So yeah, I'll get a shot later tonight. Hopefully sighting it in, whether the guys give me a hand to film or whether they're quiet enough, long enough to let me film a little bit. We'll see. But while I was out at the shop too, because he gave me a good deal on that, my dad used to, for interest sake, my dad used to run a local archery shop until he moved away, moved back out to the farm. So he was in good with the go at the gun shop, so I got a good deal anyway, and I've got a big waterproof Ridgeline camo jacket with a hood. I think they retail for about 180, but I got that for 152, so $300 plain purchase. But this is made of the same stuff as my bag. It's that soft material, you can't, it makes a bit of noise, but it's better than the squeaky stuff of normal waterproof jackets. But yeah, so far so good. Haven't worn it, can't tell you much. Tags are still on it. So yeah, we'll give that a shot tonight, but when we go up to, when I get up to Boirock end of next month, I'll put it through the paper to see how it goes.